Some of us are light eaters, while others like to have their fill. And then there are those who will stuff their faces until they're about to explode. What about you? You wouldn't happen to be a foodie, would you? All the healthy eaters out there know that the more veggies you eat, the better your figure will be. But even that rule has its limits. You are what you eat, after all. If you want to treat yourself to a spoonful of creamy Nutella, that will do the trick. Sweets are the bane of all diets, of course, but hey, some things are only off limits until you really, really want them, right? And how good is that stuff spread on a slice of toast? Ugh, nothing better in the world. And as an added bonus, you get to feel like a kid again every time you prepare this culinary delight. So simple. A slice of bread and some spread is the sweetest childhood memory. But at the same time, there are perks to being a grown-up. Now you get to say how much and how often you can eat Nutella. Isn't life sweet? And now that we've started, there's no point in stopping now. As they say, best to finish what you've started. And isn't it wonderful when you can lean back and tell yourself, well done, Kira. You did it. If breakfast seems like it was forever ago and lunchtime isn't anytime soon, that doesn't mean you have to deny yourself a tasty snack or two. So if you got the time and nothing better to do, it's the perfect time to get a move on and throw something together. Could you tone it down a bit, Jess? Sorry, Kira. Studying is one thing, but lunch is something else altogether. Jess, I can hear you with headphones on. Oh, sorry. Turn up the volume or just deal with it while I finish. Seriously? 100%. Eating is an ancient and sacred ritual. If you don't do it right, you can anger the gods of gluttony and have a curse put on you. True story. You have got to be kidding me. All right, it was a joke. I promise I'll never do that again. At least not today. Natalie has a bit of a sweet tooth, so she's sworn to stop herself from touching the stuff today. And a promise is a promise. It all looks so delicious. I'm practically drooling. No desserts for a whole day. This is hard. Okay, so yes, I swore off the sweets, but I can satisfy my cravings by just looking at them without eating anything, all while keeping my promise. The temptation is strong, but nothing will break my iron will. I probably should have invested in a bib first. Hindsight, it's 2020. Meanwhile, the long-awaited lunchtime has finally arrived for Jess. And hey, even if that piece of chicken is a smidge bigger than she was expecting, no big deal. The main thing here is not to see it as an obstacle, but a challenge. You can do it, Jess. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my tummy is happy now. Yes, my jeans are a tad snug at the moment, but I'll worry about that later. And to make sure there isn't an inch of free space left in my stomach, I'll chug down some cold Sprite. Winning. Oh man. What am I gonna do with this unexpected complimentary dessert? I can't just say no to a beautiful slice of chocolate cake. And it's free. Never. It's time to make a decision. Once and for all. You got this, Jess. Today, you set a record. Oh yeah, it's like I didn't even eat that big hunk of meat or down that Sprite. I think I'm getting a second win here. Oh, just a tiny bit more. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Prepping for exams has a tendency to really take it out of you. But worry not, there's a fail-safe means of topping up your tank. Pizza. Fresh, hot, made-to-order goodness delivered right to your door. Bon appetit, ladies. And the whole world melts away like cheese. Of course, sometimes it's best to let it cool just a bit so no slice gets left behind. Oh. Sorry, Jessica, I think we ought to throw it out. Don't you dare, Natalie! Could you really throw pizza away? It's wonderful no matter what happens. Ew. Are you sure, Jess? All right, be my guest. Somehow I seem to have lost my appetite, but you know, it might not be a bad idea for you to talk to a psychiatrist. The sooner the better. Another very long day has come and gone. Off to bed then, I guess. Time to count some sheep. 1, 2, 3. Wait a second. What's that noise coming from the kitchen? Keep her cool, Jessica. Nobody's there. It's just your imagination running wild again. But what if it's not? What if a crazed killer has snuck into my home and wants me to think it's all in my head? I know. He's just waiting for me to drift off, then he'll sneak into my room and smother me or shoot me. He'll cut me to shreds or worse. Oh god, it's the blonde hunter. The sweets killer. Natalie? Hey, Jess. What are you doing up so late?
Ew.
Why don't you try and sleep with a crazy person like you in the kitchen? And there you are. Dig in, Kira. These delicious burgers and fries are all ours. Now we can sit around and gossip like normal people. Just a second.
Are you ready?
I'm here. Just give me a second. Don't be shy. Make yourself at home. Make myself at home? Well, if you say so, I believe I will. Where should I start? Well, how about with everything? I've heard if you first bite the burger on the left, and then the one on the right, it'll bring you good luck. And I think it's time to test that. And if it doesn't work, no skin off my back. You know, I should really come over to Natalie's more often. Gotta love having such hospitable friends. Whew, just a bit more. So how are you? Kira, I see you're doing well, yeah? Help yourself, Natalie. Don't be shy. Make yourself at home. Yeah, I actually am at home. But you, little Miss Piggy, I don't think I'll be seeing you around here again. Well then, Mr. Cake, it's time for revenge. And revenge is a dish best served with chocolate. Hey, Natalie, it's so good to see you. Ooh, cake. Forgive me for the burgers, Natalie, and for the french fries, too. Could I have some, please? Just a teeny tiny bit? A teeny tiny piece, Kira. All right, I'm in a forgiving mood. Really? Thanks, Natalie. And here I didn't think you were the vengeful type. I'm not vengeful at all. I'm just not quick to forget either. And don't even try to soften me. My heart isn't made of chocolate. There's no melting it. So this is for you.
Oh, yes.
And this is for me. And be a dear, Kira. If you could go ahead and be just as jealous as possible as I enjoy this slice of heaven, I'd say I got my revenge, and oh, how sweet it is. I could just eat it up. Yeah, okay, Natalie, but tomorrow when you step on the scale, we'll see who gets the last laugh after all.
Presents require money, but why spend it when there's balloons?
Allow me, Nat.
Hey, what are you doing?
Trust me, this is just as good as those original cases.
And now for something a bit more hair-raising. Gotcha! Hey, what's happening? Looks like Jess decided to style your hair today, Zoe. Looks pretty good, too. Just you wait, Jess. One day you're gonna wake up bald. For our next prank, Mike is gonna temporarily become an artist.
Phobias aren't healthy, so I've decided to give Zoe some exposure therapy. Making that switcheroo.
And good morning, patient. Let's see how this works out.
Resistance to therapy, eh? Don't worry, Zoe. Dr. Mike will cure you in no time. Apparently, it's mine and Natalie's anniversary today. I was gonna get her some flowers, but then I thought I could just take a picture of them instead. Turned out pretty good.
Ben, you remembered. Huh? This is how he sends me flowers? Very clever. War's on, Ben.
I am starving.
Hey, babe. Thanks so much for the flowers. They're beautiful. I hope you're hungry. Presenting our anniversary dinner. Your favorite soup. And I know how much you love veggies. And French fries. Enjoy, hun. I know you'll love not having to do the dishes.
I guess Natalie didn't appreciate my conceptual photography after all.
Zoe's been sleeping all day, and I think it's time for her to finally get up. A little pepper up powder for our sleeping beauty. Aw, is something bugging you while you're trying to sleep, Zoe? Crawling all over your face? Yes, swat it, girl. Top of the morning to you, sleepyhead. Hey, Ben, a house full of pranksters isn't really the best place to fall asleep, especially when one of them is already on the prowl. Yes, this is definitely your color palette. Wait, we're not done yet. That's right, be a good boy and have some patience. These things take time. Why do you think I take so long to get ready?
Brand new day for me to seize. But first, Instagram. Wait a second. Ashley, what did you do? How do I get this off? I'll get you for this.
Caught a cold? Don't forget to cover your mouth when you sneeze. You don't want anyone else to get snot on them, do you? Of course you do. Nat, I'm just gonna dust. I think that's what's been making you sneeze. Listen, I am sorry you're sick, but could you please sneeze in some other direction? Sorry, Jess. Thanks so much for trying to help. That's it. Get out of here, you little snot monster. I'm bored. I wonder if Jess wants to hang out. Let's see if she's down to participate in a little arts and crafts session. Is it just me, or is our shower water far too clear? Good thing I know just how to fix it.
Zoe, need the bathroom.
One sec. What is she doing? Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
This is getting ridiculous. I'm falling asleep over here, Zoe.
Okay, looks like we're good to go. Hopefully Jess won't notice before it's too late. Sorry, Jess. I was, having some issues.
Great. Hope you at least used air freshener.
Is it my imagination? Or is toxic waste coming out of the shower? Not sure about toxic waste, but you look positively green, Jess. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
You're the fairest of them all, no doubt. Now close those beautiful eyes of yours. No peeking. Let's play a little game of hide and seek, shall we? You're it.
Ben, I'm really gonna get you for this. Get some much-needed attention from your boyfriends? Well, you can try making him jealous. Poor Mike, there's nothing worse than finding your girlfriend in the arms of another man.
Excuse me, guys. Don't mind me or anything.
Babe, calm down. I'm just having a little snuggle with my new leg pillows.
Why, you little attention seeker? I'll find a way to give you that attention, all right?
If you happen to be eating right now, better take a break. The following content is also not recommended for the faint of heart. Ready for one of our most disgusting pranks? Let's roll. Whoops! Looks like somebody forgot to flush. A lot. Ew! I'm gonna be sick! Yeah, that's a pretty shitty way to start your day. Natalie, stop freaking out. It's just a date. Boys are people too. They're just like us. That's where you're wrong, Jess. You gotta look perfect on a first date. Uh-huh. Well, you do you, girl. Not again! Why does this always happen at the worst possible times? What's wrong, Nat? Another one of your allergy attacks? Yeah, hopefully it'll go away soon. I know just what will help our little allergy-ridden curly girl. Of course, tissues are essential to anyone suffering from allergies. But did you know that eyeshadow can also play an important role? Let's give that nose a good wipe. That's right, Nat. Get all of those germs out. Oh, thanks, Jess. I'm already feeling better.
You look a lot better, too.
Jess! You better run, girl!
Remember when Ashley painted my nails earlier?
Babe, could you grab my eye mask?
Of course, babe. I'll grab it for you. Just after I liven it up a little bit. My pink nails and your gray eyeshadow will go great together. Here you go, darling. Good night and sweet dreams.
What a great night's rest. I bet my eye bags are all gone.
Aww.
Candles, rose petals, a bit of bubbly. Just my typical evening, relaxing and getting pampered. Ah. I smell jealous followers. Oh, what do we have here, Jess? So that's what you're actually doing. Bath time, mud masks, and a long overdue shave. Now that's something your followers can actually relate to. Work that razor, girl. Keeping up personal hygiene is no less important than that huge following you've been dreaming of. So, what really goes on behind the scenes of our Instagram feeds? The desire to seem at least a tiny bit better than we actually are. Okay, maybe a lot better. Which is why professional bloggers have an entire arsenal of hacks, cheats, and tricks to get that perfect shot. But the truth is that most people also have a conscience that tells them that there actually have to be some parallels between their actual lives and what they present to the world. And it turns out getting that balance right is a lot more difficult than just pressing that camera button on your phone. Hashtag vacay, hashtag take flight. A quick pic looking out the window of a plane, and as far as your followers know, you're up high in the skies. Here's a tip for those of us that aren't flying anytime soon. Print out a photo of an airplane wing, take a pic with the toilet seat, and get ready to be the subject of everyone's envy. Just look at those endless happy couples with their saccharine, sweet romantic gestures. Where did they all come from? Don't worry, Natalie. You've already got everything you need. You just don't know it yet. Ah, that's much better. Smoldering eyes and a mysterious stranger by your side. Well, no one needs to know that that stranger is actually your best friend. The greatest photos are all about mood and mystery. She'll never tell if you won't. What are friends for if not to lend a helping hand? Wow, check out Natalie. I wonder who that guy is. I bet he's really hot. They look super into each other. These are the kinds of comments Natalie's gonna get from those subscribers who don't realize she's prone to bending the truth. I wonder how many likes she's gonna get this time, and how many of her subscribers are gonna be wishing they were her. You do you, girl. Hashtag skinny, hashtag crop top, hashtag a little wine. Looks like these are Nat's new hashtags for the night. And man, she's really working that camera. Now that her photo session's over, she can finally relax. Undo those tight pants and be herself. Actually have that glass, or two. Or maybe even a third? So what? It's not like her followers can see her now. Instagram is basically a story about living your best life. Which is why it's so very important to make sure that you actually ended your live stream, or you and your followers might be in for a rather unfortunate surprise. Here's a little tip for those who want to spice up their hair and their feed without, well, actually doing anything to their hair, and still get all that glorious attention. Call up a friend that always has great hair. Her mane, your phone, a bit of finesse, and you can sit back, relax, and watch as those likes roll in. Told you they'd fall for it. Oh no, it's my arch nemesis, the scale. That age-old battle between good and evil, and good doesn't always win in a world where there's so many ways to give in to temptation. Come on, Jess. Salty tears don't go well with ice cream. Luckily, Instagram is the perfect place to mask our little weaknesses and indiscretions. There we go. Now that's much, much better. I'll definitely get back on my diet tomorrow and start working out again. Starting tomorrow. Definitely starting tomorrow. Oh, ice cream. So wrong, but so right. Ah, the art of composition. Mess up here, and you won't want to post your photo. Shiny heels dead center, and who cares what the rest of your place looks like? These babies deserve their moment in the spotlight. And now that that's done, time to celebrate. I deserve it after all that hard work. Nice and crunchy. Feels so good to just zone out sometimes. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight, my sweet followers. Looks like our girl is finally gonna get a good night's rest. Wait a second. Looks like she's going out to a party instead. Have fun, Jess. You could have totally fooled me. Who was it that decided posting your workouts was a good idea? Sweat, runny makeup, or none at all. Bad posture, impossible poses that you can never seem to get right, no matter how hard you try. And try. And try. God, that looks difficult. How are you supposed to look good when you're working that hard? I can do this. I will do this, even if it kills me. Oh, looks like she's finally got it. Wait a second, is that? What's Jessica doing here? Getting a friend to help you on your quest for perfection is a smart idea. Just make sure they're actually helping you. Good job, girls. You've done well. Food posts. Love them or hate them, they're here to stay. Just make sure no one finds out what you're actually gonna eat after your healthy low-fat options. Or maybe instead of them altogether. After all, it's the message that's important. Eating right is important. What actually happens and how you're gonna pay for it later is a story for another time. Enjoying your #healthy meal, Natalie? Whether it's whipped cream or the ice cream Natalie's got coming up, we tend to use food as a means of comfort, often to drown out having no willpower. But then we feel bad and try to whip ourselves back into shape. We dig out that yoga mat, start working out again, and eating healthy. Or just posting about doing all those things. Well, at least your followers will never know. How you deal with your conscience is on you, though. Hey, pass those Pringles, snack hog. The perfect photo has to be, well, perfect. First, being in a good mood really helps. Next, make sure you've got good lighting, a nice interior, and that your hair and makeup are on point. Uh-oh, Jess. What's wrong? Is something missing? Listen, that's normal. Everyone's different. Not everyone is blessed with curves. I know that look. Jess is definitely up to something. Where did those come from? Come? I was born this way. Just check out my feed.